If you don't have the luxury of a large garden, and let's face it, most people don't, there is still a fascinating group of plants, and they're currently all the rage, that will enjoy life and thrive indoors. I've got some in front of me, just a small collection of cacti, and there are many, many to choose from. And they and succulents are plants that are really easy to look after and give a huge amount back in return. And we caught up with Daniel and Joanne Jackson of Ottershaw Cacti as a whole family prepared to bring their collection to Chelsea for the first time.
We are Daniel and Joanne Jackson.
Typical cactus shaped one.
It's like in the Westerns.
Ottershaw Cacti is a hobby gone mad with Daniel.
It'd be nice to use one of them. That one maybe at Chelsea.
I don't think I can lift that.
Well, I'll help you.
It's born out of a collection of plants that he's had really since you were about 11, 10 or 11.
I was out shopping with the family and saw this cactus sat there, and I thought, he's going to come home with me, and that's where it all started.
I met Daniel in 1996, and he already was at home with a greenhouse full of cacti. And Daniel's idea of a good night out on a Saturday was to go to Cactus Club. And Daniel's just introduced me to all the plants that he loves, and he really enjoys propagating the plants. So why we have so many is because he keeps collecting the seeds and cutting up the various plants and making 10 new ones, and now we have 9 greenhouses worth. It's wonderful how cacti and succulents are so popular at this moment in time. We never thought we'd be at the cutting edge of fashion, did we, Dan?
We certainly didn't. So here we have 2 of my earliest additions to the collection, both grown from seed back in the mid-1980s. This one, Mammillaria parkinsonii. That one has featured in several of our exhibits to date and may well be at Chelsea this year. This one here, Gymnoclesium horstii, we haven't actually used that one yet in any of the displays, but it's a question of timing the flowers really with that one. Cacti and succulents are quite an easy group to grow, providing they've got a gritty, free-draining compost. Lots of light also is essential to get the colours and the compact growth. They're quite tolerant of being dry, obviously, but people are generally surprised by how much water I do give my plants. Certainly in the summer I'd probably be watering them twice a week. I always say to people, if you're growing them indoors, perhaps once a week, every 10 days, something like that in the peak of the summer. We do recommend repotting regularly. I try and repot every 2 years if I can. If you can't repot, then really you should be feeding with something low nitrogen based. We reckon we've probably got about 12,000 plants on the nursery. Of those, I've got lots of favourites. I do love the golden barrels. I do love some of the echeverias, the Pearl von Nuremberg. I also love the ease at which you can create new varieties, new cultivars. I have created or named one each after my 2 children. Which Lottie in particular was pleased about.
Dan said, Lottie, I've got a surprise for you, and it turned out he named the cactus after me, and I was really happy about it.
I have quite a lot of fun working on the greenhouses. I like working with all the different varieties, with the different shapes, sizes, colours. Every plant I pot on is it's different. That's what I like about it.
I, for one, have certainly taken a lot from being able to grow cacti and succulents. I mean, it's been a huge stress reliever for me over the years, and it'd be nice if the children could do the same.
Harry and Lottie have been brought up with a cacti collection. helping us repot and water, certainly water in the summer. It really is a family affair. And this year we're doing Chelsea.
It's a real honour to be going to Chelsea. It really is where horticultural excellence is just everywhere. And to be a part of that is a dream come true.
So exciting.
And here we are, a gold medal. Your very first Chelsea. Didn't go badly, did it?
Oh my goodness. So fantastic. We can't believe it, can we?
That's brilliant.
Did you say you can't believe it, did you expect gold, silver? I mean, had you set your targets on something that would have satisfied?
Well, we were always aiming for a gold medal and to do our best.
Yeah, we've done a few shows before and we have had a gold before, so we knew it was a realistic chance.
Right. And so far, the experience of Chelsea, which quite frankly is not like any other show, we know, what's it been like?
Amazing, absolutely amazing. We've had just the best time, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's just been great. All the celebrities, and we saw the Queen and the other exhibitors. It's just another world. It's just a supportive environment, and the guests have just been great as well.
This is really trendy stuff, I know. I mean, these sort of plants are really taking off, particularly with the younger generation. Are there any particular that people are honing in on?
They seem to love echeverias.
Yes.
Pearl von Nuremberg, Compton Carousel are some of the favourites at the moment.
Right. So that's what's really attracting the attention. Now I know that people my children's age are buying these plants. What are the top tips you would say if they're buying a plant, they're in a flat or whatever? What is the fundamental thing they must do to make them look half as good as yours?
They've got to be grown in good light.
Yeah.
They must dry out between waterings, and they must be protected from the cold. They're the three most important things.
Right, we'll do that. And over the years, you've amassed quite a few, haven't you?
Yes.
How
Just
many
one
have
or
you
two.
About 12,000.
12,000.
Yeah.
Is that an obsession?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
and how many greenhouses do you need to keep those in?
We've got 9
Big ones.
50-footers.
And your plans for more? Now you're Chelsea Gold Medal winners. Are you going to expand?
Probably not, no.
We haven't talked about that, have we?
I have a feeling there may be a conversation. Well, listen, enjoy it all. Enjoy the glory, enjoy the honour, and it looks fantastic. Well,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Out of nearly 100 exhibits here, there were 55 gold medals awarded yesterday in the Great Pavilion, but only one of these gold medal winners could win the Diamond Jubilee Award.